Hey, welcome back to the ThunderPals Minecraft Java live stream. I'm your host, IcebergMike, and my sleepy head ass overslept. But it's fine. It's not like I had an objective anyway. I'm not even sure if Light Gauge is going to be here because last week he was tired as well. But we'll see. Well, according to my homepage for YouTube, Azzy will be streaming in like less than 2 hours, so I'm sure he's awake. That being said, I need to load into the game proper. I'm good, peasant. I'm a little miffed that I slept so late. I definitely set an alarm for 12:30. I guess it is what it is. She got 5 likes. Hold up. Shit, your man's is here. I was talking mad shit. You're
Or can I not be heard anymore?
What do you mean?
Nothing. I've been messing with sound settings and stuff.
Oh. Yeah, I can hear that. You're not claro like you usually are.
That's because I have the pan on.
Makes sense. Got it. As soon as I find my controller, we're good to go.
You can't play with your controller anymore.
I can't?
I said so.
Oh shit.
You gotta learn mouse and keyboard.
Looks like I ain't gonna be on Minecraft Java for very long if that's gonna be the case.
And by mouse and keyboard, I mean you connect all these wires to your brain and control it like it was VR stuff.
I mean, that would be cool. That's another set of muscle memory. Why would you mining around my base? Oh, don't lie, Jimmy. What is your base? your man's wild.
Yeah, this is what I mean by logs. I can very, very quickly tell.
Go. Alright, my computer did. Oh, okay. I thought my computer crashed. It was just choppy. Oh man. Boy, would that have been a problem. Be like, I just got on. Fuck you talking about? I guess I gotta wait for it to load again. I didn't dig by your house. That wasn't me. I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't me. Thanks for the compliment, peasant. Do-do-boo-boo. Alright. Since pig step ended, I need to put on something. All these playlists are fucking short, or I've listened to them already. I'm sorry, headphone users. I didn't expect it to come in crazy like that. Actually, y'all didn't hear that because they didn't go to stream yet. Now you should. Okay. Why were you biting at my face? You don't appreciate it. Don't mind at his base. Don't mind at anyone's base, really. Oh no, he left Spinal. Oh, he's back. I don't know, my computer did something weird and I don't hear light. And I don't know if it's me. Hold on.
Oh, whoa?
Okay. I thought it was very weird. Shit, I saw the green thing moving, so you were talking, but I couldn't hear you. I'm happy I disconnect and reconnect resolved that.
Yeah. So, Here's the thing. He mined into the floor. He mined into a sugar cane farm with boxes, then pillared up through a ceiling and started strip mining. There is no way you did not go into the, you did not know it was someone else's base. It'd be like me going into your base and just being like, oh, hi, floor, I'm digging through you. Hey, Berg, I needed to strip mine. That's basically what it is.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I gotta figure out where the griefs were. And manually undo them. I don't want to do a rollback for something stupid. Because the problem with doing a rollback is I found out... Hello, Sadie.
Ooh, hello,
I
Sadie.
found out that... Alright. Let's take Jimmy Potato, for example. Okay? He did this shit 4 days ago. Okay?
Yep.
Now, let's say...
You're sick with a cold. Oh, feel better, man. Colds suck, especially when the seasons transition.
Let's say I did a rollback. Everything he did within the past 4 days. What if he did mad shit for, like, I don't know, you in the past 4 days? Not just 4, but with you. How would you like to have half your build suddenly gone? Because I undid everything the Griefer did. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a flaw with rollback. That's a global rollback, but it's still
problematic in certain cases.
Yep.
I'm still a proponent for it. Some people may feel it's not the natural way to play Minecraft, but my time is also valuable to me. I know people want to try to treat this like real life shit happens, but I just can't. Like, I'd rather not play if that's gonna be the case, where someone could just fuck my shit up, and then that's it. That's all she wrote.
Basically. Oh no, I'm sorry. Stupid husband giving you a dumb cold.
I hope it ain't COVID. I guess just build up your immune system. Mad vitamin C, zinc, and whatever. I think there's like a third thing. Good. Because that would have really sucked.
And then you have the whole, do I really want to punish someone who's actually been on for a week? Nah. I can let him grief go. I mean, it's not like he destroyed all my villagers or something. He didn't. So, he didn't destroy my chest, so he didn't ruin my farm, so...
It was an honest mistake, I think.
Yeah, that's why I'm letting it go. I'm just like... Am I more upset because I was grieved, or because it happened? Or am I upset that all my work is now gone? I think I'm more upset that it happened. In which case, I could just let the salt go. What is this? Where you go? One message hidden. from likely spammer. That's an Discord. What's this?
What's this? What's this?
So Discord automatically hides messages it thinks are from spammers. Okay.
That's a good tool. A lot of fuckboys out there.
So we have the all 12 people for the Lycaser Cup finally.
Who are the 12?
Let me pull up my thumbnail. Let's see if I can identify them from the thumbnail. We have Epic Luigi Kid. Wait,
Nice.
wait. No, just Epic Luigi. We have Sadie Gamer.
Yes.
We have Tom Leo, who was actually in the last one I did. When I did the last video, he was one of the people I showcased.
I think Tom Leo is. I think he's a good dude, if I remember correctly.
He is a good dude. He is one of those. He's trying to make it work and not screw around with people, or not like screw people over. He's just like caught between this, caught between that, never actually making it. He's basically like you, just less focused on things. It's like sometimes I'll see sub mode, sometimes I won't see sub mode, sometimes I'll see this thing, and it's just like he's still trying to find crap out.
Yeah, you gotta do slow mode. I know it sucks, but unfortunately, these bots suck more than putting on slow mode.
Speaking of slow mode, I found a way to stop most of those spots. It's a little drastic, but it works.
Put me on.
Ban the emojis they use.
And that stops some of them. It don't stop all of them.
It stops most of them. All the bots that go around nowadays only use emojis.
That I agree with.
So it's just
because I'm seeing HD naked cams. Like, what?
And then with kissy face, heart, little smile with lots of hearts, fingers pointing at, or finger pointing, another heart, all that stuff. And it's just like, yo, Azzy, I want you to try this. Ban the emojis. Go into your community profile and just straight up ban the emojis, would you? Haven't seen a bot since. Not one. But I'll see it in other channels, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta spread the word about this.
You need to make a video about that. Like, ASAP. I'm dead ass.
It's just like, you can only ban so much, and yes, it'll annoy some of you users, but in all truthfulness, you didn't need those emojis anyway.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to get a little creative. You can there's text emojis that do the exact same thing. Like, do you like, do you want?
Where a lot of the emojis came from.
It's like, do you want the channel to be bot free, or do you want to use your emojis?
Relative. Free. But I had to do something because they were saying in or we had some people who were just like, I don't want to be here because of the bots. Can't you turn sub only mode, Azzy? No. Azzy's like, well, if you guys really want, I quickly type in no. Azzy, stop. No sub only. None of that. She's like, but no bots. If you turn on sub-only mode, then people aren't really going to be able to talk or join and talk and stuff. It's very detrimental.
It is.
Trust me, I want it. It'll work if you're huge. It won't work if you're not. Especially since your whole thing is you like to read chat. You, of all people, should never use them. I mean, you found out what happens with member only mode.
Yeah.
That was your most disliked video ever.
Mm-hmm. Sub only mode is pretty much doing the exact same thing.
Back to the thing. I got Epic Luigi. I got Sadie. I got Tom Leo. I got Ground Gamer. I still need his sound clip. Still need Sadie's too. I got James Clark. I got Lightning. I got you. You're the only one with a red constellation, strangely enough. I think the blue just kind of transformed into red. I got Snowfie. I got Azzy. I got Monster Matt.
Yeah, that's
and
like
Trickster.
It's like a combination of like 3 different groups. I'm a fan. I honestly wish that I could host some type of thing that, like, almost like, I don't think I could get everyone because, you know, I'm not that good of an organizer, but like, everyone who interacted with us from like the beginning to now, I kind of want to just like, I don't know, do like a thank you stream for like just being there, even if they were only there like once or twice. What's good, Sadie?
Okay, so I can do the sound bite now, if you want.
Alright. Let me get my audio recording going and mute the crud out of Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I need you to say, welcome to Mario Kart, kind of like what they did in the 64 version, but using your own voice, your own spin. You don't have to try to imitate him. Just say it how you want. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Welcome to Mario Kart.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now just got... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I flying?
Because you're in game mode 3. Yeah, it's a fun time. You haven't been here for a minute, for obvious reasons, but Master Duel is effectively dropped. Like, if I have nothing to do, it'll probably be something I can do. But in order for me to play Master Duel, I have to have multiple decks. Because I don't think y'all want to see Fortune Ladies every time. And unfortunately, the card economy in that game is not good. At least not for the archetypes I want to do. So...
How did your Jackbox stream go?
It went... I don't know, man. Like, it seems like whenever I do Jackbox, a whole bunch of kids just show up. Felt like I was a mini Azzy for a few hours. I don't know if I like that or not. Because I put the joint on hiatus in the first place because I was getting responses that I were not a fan of. There was a lot of dick humor and 8-year-old humor that I'm like, this is funny in a vacuum, but repeatedly from different people is a no-go.
So, is there like a code they have to put in? Could you like just put that code in your Discord? Because it seems like the people...
So that does work, and that works beautifully. Until some troll decides to get clever. But until then, it works absolutely brilliantly. The problem is if you take it to Discord, you lose like 2/3 of everyone who could join, and suddenly when you're sitting there with like 8 or 10 people, and that number drops to 3, it's just like,
that's demoralizing.
Mario Kart with 3 people sucks. Mario Kart with 10, I almost would rather race with the troll than race with only 3 people.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jackpot. I gotta turn Sadie down.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is unfortunate.
Yeah, I had to cancel my stream for today because it's just like,
You're not feeling well. You're not feeling well. I understand.
Your fans should understand.
oh,
They
they
shouldn't
will.
be. They shouldn't be like, streamer. You need to stream 24/7. Like,
You know that I streamed Mario Strikers yesterday, and I was gonna do it today. It did really well.
I saw you stream it. I was
Yeah.
just like, holy smokes. I donated to, in fact, it's because you were streaming it and you seemed excited about it that I gave James Clark $60 so he could play it with you.
I don't see him playing it because of all the that game is really not for newbies. Like, pick it up and try it. It's too many movesets and stuff, but if you learn them,
It sounds
then
like
it gets better.
it sounds like Smash Brothers.
Pretty much, but a little bit easier to learn.
I got several problems with Smash.
I know somebody out there has made an Excel spreadsheet with all the move sets in that game, and that's what I need to find. My
What,
biggest
Smash or
No.
Strikers?
strikers.
Um,
And then I'm always lost. Oh, who team? Oh, am I in that? Oh my god, I think I'm the purple when I'm actually the pink, and it's like,
yeah, as he found out the hard way. She ain't as good as she thought she was.
Oh yeah. I saw that
Crackers.
She was playing really early this morning too.
She was. And she is starting to become obsessed with the game. It's, see, when she wins, it's how it is with every other game. It's like, all right, lobby reset. Let's get some new peoples in here. If she loses, rematch! No, flipping crackers! I wasn't paying attention. Rematch!
That's how she was. And you can make clubs up to like 20 people in your club, and you can go against other clubs too.
A bit more organized than Smash is.
It is.
And a lot easier. So, Berg, the way the clubs work, just from watching it, you know how you were trying to set up your little squad in Smash and stuff? Yeah?
Yeah.
How would you like to make that squad of 20 people and you just be like, okay, who's online? Oh, we got enough people. Hey, you guys want to do some ranked or something? Yeah? Let's go up against another team. Basically how it is.
And when you also are just regular playing, it shows that you belong to a club. And I don't know if you rack up more because you're in a club or what. I haven't found all the mechanics on how that part would work. But I definitely want to get a club going. I think people are waiting to see. I don't think a lot of the viewers have bought the game.
They might. The two games that are really going to be huge, and I'm trying to tell Azzy this. She already knows the first one, although she hasn't completely bought into it. But Berg will. Berg will buy into it in a heartbeat.
What
So
is
will a lot
it?
of others. Splatoon 3.
Yeah, I know that one for sure.
Yeah, but see, I got a problem with Splatoon because whenever I do it, it's like the people just don't show up. I don't know what it is, but then I'll do some. I'll be something completely unrelated. Like, I don't know, like, what's a game I do that's unrelated?
Jackbox.
Yeah, word. Jackbox. I'll be on Jackbox. Like, where's the next Splatoon stream? Like, motherfucker, I did one yesterday. Where were you?
For me, my channel was Splatoon for like, that's what really made me grow. And I find that the 4 o'clock p.m. during the week was like the best time. I always had enough people. And then the fact that I didn't play private battles. I played the level up ones. So it didn't matter if people didn't show up or not. There was always somebody. I think I was mostly playing with people from Taiwan, Japan, maybe China. Yeah.
I don't even mind doing the private battle thing, but that was the problem. People wanted that, but I didn't have 8 people. So what's a private battle of like 4 to 5 people? Like it don't make no sense to me.
Plus, you still had to level up. You don't level up if you got private battles.
Yeah, I didn't understand that, so I just chalked it up. People didn't really care for the game like that, at least in my community. I mean, I had one person who really loved it, but he was barely at those streams either.
Yeah. So when I did it, people, maybe I would have like 4 people, but they were fast with the fingers, and we were always in the same. Either we'd be on opposite sides or together, which I was really fine with that. We don't all have to be together. And then there were some times where the majority of us would be on a team. The only thing I didn't like is that for a whole hour you only had 2 maps. And then it sometimes will repeat the same map when it's supposed to be something different at the top of the hour. So I hope they fix that, because that was annoying.
Yeah, I don't like that it's only like 3 maps or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's whack. They need to get rid of that. There's so many maps. I get it in the beginning because they didn't have that many maps, but now they got mad maps. They don't need to do that anymore.
But that requires paying someone to take 5 minutes to rewrite a few lines of code. Nintendo don't want to pay anyone anything. They just want your money.
Some of that may be true.
Sure do. And then a lot of my players, they were all prestige. And I think one of them was above prestige. Oh, it's insane. So they love playing. We never did rank mode because I'm not that good, but everybody enjoyed leveling up. And that's how I learned to be better at the game too.
The only person I know in Berg's community that likes Splatoon is the same person who likes Mario Maker and is pretty obsessed with it.
Non-existent, right? Well, I think he goes by Spicy Jaguar now.
Subrosion.
Oh, fuck him.
So did you hear what happened to Lightning?
What happened to Lightning?
What happened?
Her Mario Maker game glitched out.
That's not good.
Pleasant lemon. Yes, I am sick, but I don't know.
Oh, no. Berg, you don't know the half of it. This is downright flippin' heartbreaking.
So
When I say glitched out, I mean her endless run died because of it.
Oh, that's bullshit.
So,
That's fucked up.
8,000 plus clears gone.
Is she gonna try again, or she's just done with it?
Would you try again after 8,000 clears?
I definitely would not.
But everybody's different, so.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe she's determined.
Oh, she was determined before, but that's a massive setback. That is well over,
I mean, she got the video proof. She still did it.
Yeah, video proof. It's like, what, 5 hours for what? We'll say 6 hours for 100. 7 hours, 100 levels. Okay. So, 500 levels, 800. So whatever 7 times 80 would be. 7 times 80. 500. That's 500 hours of game time. Oof.
Mm.
Well over 5.
I mean,
So,
I wouldn't blame her for quitting
I'd be like,
at all,
nah.
but you know, if she wants to keep going, I'll root for her.
Oh,
Well,
right.
I always root for her anyway.
I'll rephrase that. That's 8,000 clears in endless expert. Consecutive.
Wow.
Yeah, but she's fucking amazing at games, so I wouldn't be surprised if she tried again and fucking exceeded that.
You almost lost it. She might bring it back, but
You know, it's heartbreaking. You are 100% correct. But I think that she might try again. She might not do it immediately, but I think she's gonna try again.
when the new games start to wear off, she likes strikers a hell of a lot more than she likes Mario Golf. That's
Oh, you never said what's the second game? You said Splatoon would be the first.
oh right. Azzy doesn't believe that the second game is going to be hype, and I'm telling her, it's the one game that's going to be more hype than Splatoon 3.
What is it then?
Pokemon.
Oh, of course, yeah.
She-
What?
Scarlet and Violet.
Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet. I'm telling her it's going to be bigger than Splatoon 3 is, and she's like, I don't think it's going to be big at all.
Oh, yes,
Ah.
it is.
It's gonna be big, but it's not gonna have a lasting impact unless you play competitively.
There are
Or
people
Shiny
who
Hunt.
do.
Yeah.
Shiny Hunt. Oh, I don't think she likes shiny hunting.
She does in Arceus, but she doesn't have... Shiny
Discipline.
hunting is right up her alley, to be honest. But she hasn't figured out how to be able to talk and shiny hunt. She hasn't figured out how to turn shiny hunting into just an unconscious automatic task so that she could just kind of focus on chat and halfway play the game while doing everything.
So, how many monitors does she have?
One, maybe two.
Oh,
That's already a problem.
that's
She only has a laptop.
That's no excuse.
She's not even Etherneted in both things.
She's
if
wilding.
she is streaming and has the Switch going, she'll only have an Ethernet cable connected to one of those two.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, she's wilding. She need to get splitter ASAP.
I told her. I even sprung the money for a second Ethernet cord. So
Nah, she needs I think it's called the Ethernet splitter. I have one. I plug all my systems and my computer into it. You have to be Etherneted up.
Oh, I have one of those.
So
I'm
hold on.
not using it.
Hold up. So an Ethernet splitter is great and well, but you gotta remember one small problem with Ethernet. When you start, or sorry, not Ethernet, but signals. When you start combining signals, it starts eating more and more bandwidth. A Cat 5 Ethernet cord can only transmit so much data. Now, granted, you're probably never going to transmit that much data, at least for the next 5 years. I think Cat 5e is capped at a gig, somewhere around there. But it has a limit on what it can and cannot do. So once you start combining those signals, you start getting up there in your you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I had one, and yes, it does slow down. Until my son says, well, why don't you just plug directly into the router? As soon as I did, I'm like, oh, mother frick. I could have been having that much upload and download.
Now, that problem is alleviated if you use a better cable. So, like, if you were to suddenly, like, you have a Cat 5e, which is the normal, that's the cheap, normal one you would all use for almost everywhere. I mean,
I
it's an
think I have a
Ethernet.
6.
Right. It's a Cat 5e is your standard Ethernet cable, and it transmits up to a gig. So it's just like, it's cheap. It can give up to a gig per second. What do you need more from that? Just get a Cat 5e. Unless you're really, really into streaming or something, you shouldn't need more than that. You want to network throughout your entire work? You don't need more than that. Serious. You're wowing. But say like for Berg, you could have a Cat 5e from your computer, from your Switch, from your other device. You combine them 3 into a splitter, and then from the splitter, from the other end of the splitter, you have a Cat 6 going into your router. That makes sense because you're combining the signals into a cable that just says, I have a much greater capacity than your 5s do.
Well,
Because I think a 6 is 10 gigs. But why do you need more than 10 gigs? You don't even need 10 gigs, yet the cable gives it. People are just like, I need an 8. Why?
Crazy.
Do you really want to pay like $20 for a 5-foot cable? It transmits like a terabyte per second. Why do you need that much? You don't need that much. You don't even need 10. Well, my thing can do 2 gigabytes, or my internet can do 2 gigabytes a second. You don't need it. I don't know what to tell you. I digress. I'm ranting. I shouldn't be ranting.
it's fine.
It's fine.
With my setup, I have to use a splitter because my router is not next to my computer, so I basically gotta run a wire along the wall till it goes behind me, and that's where my computer is.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do too. Except it's on the ceiling.
Yeah, I put it on the floor.
And the cable people had to put it up there, so. Oh, no, I used to do that. Now I don't. Now the router's in my room, because when my son left, I'm like, well, what the heck? I need it more in my room than the little one needs it out here, so I just gave him the long cord.
Pretty much. You still have access.
Yeah, I'm like, you still have access, and he can still play his games, and he's not streaming. So I was like,
Peasant, depending on what cable you get, it can do a lot. But you also gotta, basically, you gotta know what you're doing. Like what exactly are your needs and shit.
You'll never need more than a Cat 6 ever. Most all the time, you won't need more than a Cat 5e. You can get a Cat 5e 100-foot Ethernet cord for like 15, 20 bucks. And it transmits up to a gig. I'm just like, how do you beat that? Why would you need more? Just be happy with that. Because, I mean, that's what I have in my house. I have 2 Ethernet cords strung across the ceiling, through the door, over another ceiling, under an archway, over another ceiling, on the side of the archway, down a wall, and into the back of the router. And I still have 50 feet left to go on the cords.
Are you making animal pins?
Yes.
Adam.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Anyways, to answer your question, Peasant Mama, each cable has different specs. The brand doesn't matter. The category matters. The category is its own standard. They can't legally sell it to you. They can't sell a Cat 7 and say, hey, it has the specs of a Cat 8, then it's a Cat 8. It's not a Cat 7. Cat 8 has, according to this thing, Cat 8 has greater throughput capability. It can support transmission of data up to 40 gigabyte per second over a balanced twisted pair copper cable. So the shielding doesn't matter. There is no unshielded variant. Careful attention must be placed to shield, blah, blah, blah. Longer cables exist because that's up to like 30, 40 feet. There are longer cables, but the longer the cable, the longer the cable, the lower the specs become. So the 40 gigabytes was 24 meters, so 78 feet, and I'm talking real technical. I don't really need to be it.
The longer the cable, the slower the specs.
The lower the
The
specs.
lower the specs.
It's just like if you pinch the cable anywhere, these are all optimal speeds. If you pinch the cable anywhere, if you have it twisted, even having it coiled might lower the speeds. It's got to be real careful in how it's all done. So it's just like,
The longer the cable, the lower the specs.
gosh.
Oh, did
But-
you see my avatar's outfit yesterday?
I did see you have a new avatar.
Yeah, it took me 5 hours to make that outfit.
And in knowing the V-Roid program, I noticed that Azzy's, her hair is actually part of her head. It's not hair. It
Oh.
doesn't behave like hair. It behaves like her head. So when she moves her head, it moves with her in perfect sync.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna try to, like, for each new game, make a new outfit that goes with the game.
Sounds like kind of what I want to do with intros and new games.
That's kind of what I do with the avatars for thumbnails.
I
Except
don't
most of the
really
time I
do
outsource.
I don't do intros or overlays. I'm like, oh, we're live. Let's go.
Well, that's also like a style choice too. Like,
Well, I used to do that, but then it was like so much work, and then I was never happy how things turned out, and I'm like, ugh, just.
I just hate when like I work on a thumbnail and I put my foot into that shit and no one gives a fuck. That's just demoralizing. Like, I'll spend like 10 hours on a thumbnail like over a few days. No one says shit.
YouTube likes it.
I have never spent that much with that long on a thumbnail. I even spent
Like
the
an
thumbnail
hour.
I sent you was only maybe an hour and a half.
Well, that's
And
why.
most of that was just trying to figure out how to put peoples and put the stars in the background.
Well, that's
That was
why.
it.
That's why I stopped making such elaborate thumbnails. Like if I can't do something, then I'm like, I guess this is where we're gonna end it.
Yeah,
Or make
thumbnails I
something-
do a lot of work in.
I'll put something interesting. So what both of you might understand this. Audience might not. The whole idea behind a thumbnail, it's supposed to do two things, and only two things. It is there is a primary and a secondary. The primary is the thumbnail is supposed to grab their attention
Correct.
and immediately convey you are doing this thing. Like if you're playing a game, Splatoon, they supposed to, at a glance, nothing more than a fraction of a second, they see it and they're like, oh, you're playing Splatoon. And they'll probably just scroll by. The whole idea behind the thumbnail is, oh, you're playing Splatoon. Wait, what? the thumbnail is supposed to get that second glance, because if they give a second glance, they're probably going to check you out. So whatever gets that job done is what's going to work. As much as I hate to say it, that's why those Minecraft thumbnails work, because it's all clickbait. Even fooled me once, because I was just like, yo, there is no way they have this kind of stuff in Minecraft. Sure enough, it was nothing like it. And that's why if it's
I
not
did not
relevant,
like any of them.
that's why if the thumbnail's not relevant, they'll click in, but they're just like, yo, false advertising. I'm dislike bombing you. So it's gotta be relevant, or you're not gonna like what they're gonna do to you.
And you gotta change that. You can't keep using the same thumbnail. You have to have a variety of thumbnails
that's
for
what
that week.
That's what I used to do for Mario Maker.
Because, I found out the hard way. YouTube, when it keeps seeing the same thing, it's like, oh, this is just old stuff. They don't put you on the gaming channel, the live gaming portal. When I started making a bunch of different ones, finally I'm on the gaming portal.
Yeah.
Might also have something to do with your sub count going higher and higher.
Maybe. I mean, I have been getting. The funny thing is, I'm getting a lot of new viewers, but my view count is like 2,000 lower than the previous time this year, whatever. It's weird. And then YouTube, I earn the watch hours, but then it like takes it back, gives it back, takes it back, gives it. I'm like, what the?
Oh, okay. So on that, I do know how that is going. So, people can take their sub likes, or people control you with subs and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They can't troll you with view time. That's not something a person can do. YouTube can do it, but YouTube's not going to actually troll you. What they're going to do is when you get to their thresholds, like every channel, every stream, every video has a threshold, depending on what it is. Like right now, your threshold is that, hey, I need this much watch time overall. YouTube's going to look at that watch time, and they're going to look at it from IP. How much of this is from different IP addresses? Anything from the same? Oh, that's null. Oh, wait, you have 6 hours. So you have this video, it's 3 hours long, but you have 9 hours of watch time, but they're all from the same IP. Nah, we're knocking that down to 3. We might knock that down to 0.
Shit. So watching
Yeah,
this
man.
shit watching this shit as ThunderPals and IcebergMike don't do shit for me, damn.
What is wrong with people?
So that's another reason why I'm like, and the reason they do that is because it's part of their algorithm, and I can't say they're wrong on this.
I know.
They have not just them, but everyone has a rule against manipulation of numbers.
I
Like,
mean,
when
you could easily fudge the numbers, have mad computers fucking watching the same stream to bump up the shit.
Right, they don't want that. Theoretically, they want honest viewers. But if all those things are coming from the same IP, they're just to be like, nah.
Yeah, but
And that's per stream, too.
what's stopping someone from making a server, like a little computer with like mad computers attached to it, and they all have different IPs and they're doing the exact same thing I just said, watching the same video? There's no way they can prove that. Yeah, they couldn't stop
There
it.
is not a thing that can stop that. In fact, if that starts happening, which it does,
It's probably happening.
That's not just probably happening, that's been happening for years. YouTube likes that, because that also boosts their algorithms with their ads and all that, because those people are generating not just watch time but ad time too. So YouTube makes money from them doing that. So they're just like, okay,
I'm
wait,
doing
you're
a
not
blind
from the
eye.
IP? Sure.
Mhm.
Be like, well then, give me back my hours that I've earned. Somebody had to watch it.
Yeah, this shit is weird.
It's weird because it took forever to hit the 2,000 watch hours. It kept
Ooh,
going and then finally it hit, and then it's slowly getting to the 2,100, but it keeps going down. 70, 80, 90, 101, back to 80.
There's
Ooh,
also
exact old
another thing
games.
too. There is it also has a time window. Like anything from over a year ago won't count for those watch hours for you.
Yeah, that's trash. They should still count.
They should.
Oh,
I
they
worked
do
for them.
count in every aspect except that sliding window from a year past the prior this current date.
I mean, if I look at it from when I started streaming till now, I would have already had the 4,000 watch hours.
Exactly.
Bleh.
So it's just like, I understand a lot of their reasoning in those aspects. It's just, YouTube, why do you make it so hard for content creators? I mean, I know why, because a few trolls ruin it for everyone.
I know.
Oh, so you guys didn't see, or you guys don't have access to the mods and admins that is in Azzy's chat. So I posted my plan there for is there a troll? I said that's the same as it was before. The guy's a liar and a troll. He believes he's doing a joke, but fails to understand it's not a joke when people tell him to stop. And then he gets upset and trolls thinking he's in the right and they are the wrong, failing to realize that's not how it works. I have planned to stop him, but I need time to make a video. This one is not going to be nice. You see, this one works different. Google will not stop him. Nintendo simply does not care. Discord does not care. Here's the thing. Sexual harassment, because either of you guys know a gal named Sophia Lockhart?
I
No.
think that name sounds familiar.
She DM'd me telling me to get rid of him. She has since deleted her account, but fun fact, you can delete your account all you want. If I haven't blocked you, I still have the message chain. And when the message chain just shows deleted user 0000, whatever, but they sent attachments, like screenshots or whatever, I still have those screenshots. So unless they deleted those, I still have those screenshots. And those screenshots were them showing stuff. Basically, she was showing me proof, physical proof, that the guy was sexually harassing. Okay, so I have sexual harassment. Between Jazzy and Ashley, or a little ball of fun, we got death threats. So I said,
I know who you're talking about. He came in to James's stream and also sent him something asking, "Oh, can you let me back in? I promise I'm going to be very nice," and blah blah
you're
blah.
a liar.
And then he got on in the Discord. I don't know how, but and
An alt.
and then Mason saw it, and he says, "Wait till the end of the stream. Make pictures of everything. Screenshots of what he said. And then when the stream is over, ban him again." But yeah, it's like, oh, James was like laughing at that, that he said that. He's ridiculous. Assie's banned him, right?
I banned him for harassing. I had enough
God.
concrete proof to say, you sexually harass someone, you are not allowed in this system. Sorry. And see, other people saying you sexually harass them is one thing, but when I myself, one of her admins, is able to prove you actually did this thing, you're gone. You are just flat out gone. And I'm going to make sure you're gone from pretty much anyone, since I can physically prove you did this stuff. There are some things that will get you universally banned, and sexual harassing someone is one of them. Anyways.
What he did, that fucking little ball was fucked up.
Hold on. You'll like this one. So this one works too. See, Google won't stop. Nintendo doesn't care. Discord doesn't care. Here's the thing. Sexual harassment is the thing. So are death threats. A video showing both is kind of condemning. If I make a video linking both, because I have hard proof both happened, as well as stuff people send me of hard evidence of him trolling and harassing them, of him threatening them, screenshots and video clips that are not edited in any way, no photoshopping, not even cropping, no fuzzing out names to protect identities, none of that. And then I put those things unedited in said video. Well, see, even if he is a minor, there is one group of people who do care that stuff actually happened. And those are the same kind of people that you can actually send sensitive information to. Cops. So if I make a video, but don't upload it, I'll just give it to them. I'll give it to the cops. And they'll start to say, well, we can't do anything about it. That is until they see sexual harassment, death threats. Then they'll see all the other evidence, which will give them enough stuff or enough evidence to do a light investigation. Google and Discord have a tendency to cooperate with cops when the cops say, we're investigating this user for sexual harassment.
Oh yeah, James said there's like this guy on Discord who was just horrible, caught so many times, and somehow he still is able to, like, I don't know if he still is or not. But what was I gonna say? Oh, did you guys watch the Xbox presentation? I didn't even know it was happening today.
I heard about it, but I just didn't care.
Well, we're gonna talk about it at the podcast on Thursday. That's why I was asking.
I probably should react to it, but I just don't care enough. And no one came in the freaking Discord server talking about, oh, Mike, you should react to this. So.
You need to eat before you die.
Yeah, you do need to eat.
Yo, I hate.
I'll be back.
I hate fucking starting over. Like I did that whole new Bedrock thing, and like I got no food there at all. Next time I play that shit, I gotta build a farm.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I had a realm that I didn't know was paying for. I'm like, oh well. So I opened up my realm.
Yeah, hot outside.
And then I was like, God damn it. I played survival on the other one. I'm doing creative. Everybody else survival. Because I was like, no, I already did that. Shush. I mean, freaking, how many? 2 castles, a port, a huge hole. When I got into my realm, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to be like Jen. I can do whatever I want, and everybody has to be in survival.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
I know, they're lucky I didn't make it hard mode for them. I was about to.
I mean, hard mode, like, obviously, some people can't take the fact that there's a zombie apocalypse coming for them, but
And then...
like that whole villager trading hall thing is a lot easier to manage on hard mode than it is on any other mode.
That is true. I think eventually when I get more people, I might look for an ancient city, or us to like do like
Ancient city.
last one who doesn't die wins. Go.
So hold on to that thought. So, you don't need to do that for an ancient city. You 100% don't. If you get enough people, just talk to Jen and say, "Hey, I'd like a kind of like a survival RPG sort of ish experience where people kind of like go through some kind of mass cave system with spawners and stuff, and I'm trying to make it like a kind of competition. First person to either get the diamond or something at the end, or just live or something wins." And they'll just be like, "Oh, that's an interesting event. Wait, you want that kind of event? Okay, Sadie, it's a done deal. Making it happen."
It's a done deal.
I still want an ancient city and people to be freaked out over the warden.
So, I looked at the warden. You can deal with him pretty easily.
You can?
Yeah, but make it where nobody has any armor or anything.
You don't need armor. In fact, you could have diamond armor and he'll still just absolutely destroy you. You kill him the same way you kill any other boss or any other mob.
Emon's not gonna like this news.
You just kill her up.
No, I want to do it where
You get outside of his reach and suddenly he's not a threat to you.
there's like a pathway. Everything's dark.
Yeah, Emon's not gonna like that.
Whoever makes it to the other side wins. Go.
Emon wants frickin' Mr. X or Nemesis in Minecraft.
Man, I was trying to convince my husband to get me this soup that I like.
Cousin said I should be able to get food real soon. I don't like that hunger got increased like at all.
It is.
I don't like that change at all.
What about hunger getting increased? That's not a change I'm familiar with.
And 1.19.
What changed?
Hunger changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more rapid now.
Heck
Oh.
yeah.
I'm not a fan of it at all.
No, the warden is killable.
Oh yeah.
I said that.
I'm
there
not
are
talking about the
ways-
warden. I'm talking about hunger. Oh, Emon
No,
too.
Emon. I was just saying there are ways to cheese any boss. You just gotta find the way to cheese the warden.
No, he
Stop
was
him from attacking you, and suddenly he's not a problem anymore.
he was always killable. It was just hard to kill him, but apparently you can frickin' outfox him, and he doesn't even do
No.
damage to you.
You can outfox anyone. Like, let's just say there are ways you can even kill the Wither without any problems whatsoever. You just to do it right. Like, for example, the Wither is not supposed to be an easy fight at all. The thing flies and heals itself and hits you with ranged attacks that explode and can break obsidian. Okay, that is not
That's true,
supposed to be
Wither.
an easy fight at all. And yet, people found a way to cheese him. Just spawn him inside Bedrock. Poof, he dies.
Yep.
One of the hardest fights you could think of. Done. And you don't even have to lift a finger. He'll die automatically. That's what that whole platform underneath the end portal in the end.
That's what
That
I
brings you
use.
back to the world normal world. It's just like spawn him there. He dies from suffocation. He can't break the bedrock, so he just flat out dies.
That's crazy.
Oh, and the warden only lasts for so long. Like, forget what, but he does have a despawning mechanic. What? He does not last forever. Unless, of course, he's named.
He digs himself back into that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
lame. I wanted a thing that would
hunts
chase you unendingly and murder you if he catches you. Yep. I mean, he's still a problem.
Yeah, sure.
If you come to him unprepared, you're dead.
Oh, but I love
Awesome.
that. Like when I was playing with you and your other friends on their realm, they kept talking about only one person has to sleep. I went looking for that. I'm like, oh my good lordy, they make something like this? I put it on my realm. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, Bedrock has mods. Not as much as
Finally.
Java, but they have them.
It's about flipping time. Bedrock has mods.
They've had it for a while.
Nothing like So you know how in Skyrim, Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, how they have enough mods to not just have a place for that you can get the mods, but to effectively launch some of those mods in tandem with each other. They created their own specific launcher for Skyrim, for modded Skyrim specifically, right?
Right.
They have the same thing for mods and Minecraft Java. That is how many mods can exist for Minecraft Java. Like there's a mod pack I was playing just a couple years ago. 370 mods needed to load.
It's a
And
lot
some of
mods.
them, and I think 3 of them affected the title screen.
Now, I have a question. This might be dumb. How come you don't have a beacon to make all that go so much faster?
Who, me?
Me? Or no,
Yeah.
I have a beacon.
I
only
know.
have 2. Berg does
Mike
not have a beacon
or-
because he has not gotten around to farming wither skulls or killing the wither yet. In fact, that's not something he's done in Legacy either. That is, I'm not entirely certain Berg's ever actually gone out and tried to kill the wither legitimate. I'm not certain if he wants his first kill to be legitimate or, hey, I cheesed the heck
beacon.
out of this.
That's what I did. I bought my beacon.
I bought my first beacon on this server too. And then I went out and just said, hi, Wither, I'm killing you. Because I want an honest beacon.
Yeah, the problem with that shit is that fight is hard and it was never brought up. It was never brought up that we should try it. So I just
Exactly.
I never cared to try to attempt it.
You should know me by now. I don't push you to do things that you might find more than lightly challenging. Ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that dropped the temperature in this room by 15 degrees.
Yeah.
And that did it in less than 5 minutes.
I think
Holy smokes.
I think Darth and I once tried fighting something. I don't know if it was the wither. It was probably a wither skeleton, and she got murdered in like 2 seconds. And I tried to save her, and I died right afterwards. So that's my experience with the wither, and I'm good.
I killed them underneath the and whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
But
two
it took
most common.
forever to get the heads, though.
It does.
Oh.
And this server does you a favor. You know how if you kill a player, like, enough, you can possibly get their head, or head drops from, like, some of the mobs when you kill them with a sword or something? You know how that's a thing on this server? When that happens to wither skeletons, those heads still count for, wither skulls. So it's just like, oh, hi. Because a wither skull only has like a 1% chance to drop, or a 0.5% chance to drop, or something like that under normal circumstances. With looting 1, 2, and 3, that jumps to 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5. The decapitation that the server does just adds to that number. So suddenly, something that was stupidly rare is now, oh, okay. And there are ways to cheese it even further. Wishing Gamer, welcome to you. I owe you an apology for disconnecting you the other day. It was just we were trying to do an outro. That's all it was.
Yeah.
It's stating, if you want to get wither skeleton skulls easily, there's an easy way to do it. Like, really easy. Do you know creepers? The green things that explode?
Yeah.
Did you know if lightning strikes them, they cause a bigger explosion and do tremendous more damage to you? Probably killing you even with diamond armor. Unenchanted diamond armor.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Did you know if those are called charged creepers, by the way. And the explosion radius is huge. But did you know that if a charged creeper kills any mob, that mob now has a 100% chance to drop its head?
So
100.
That seems like a lot of work.
that does sound like a lot of work.
Hold on. Hear me out. That is a lot of work. But how would you like to be able to lure like 100 wither skeletons into the same enclosed room, drop one charged creeper on them, have that charged creeper explode, kill them all, and suddenly you have 100 wither skeleton skulls?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
how are you
that
gonna
seems
achieve that
difficult.
legitimately? It's one thing to creative mode something, it's another to actually get that to happen naturally through gameplay.
Okay.
It hardly rains.
Hold on. So all you have to do is get a creeper, name it, which is not terribly too hard. Trap it so it cannot explode, or trap it in an area where it can't see you and it's just out of the way. Put a lightning rod near it. Wait for it to rain. Wait for it to storm, which probably won't happen anytime soon on this server. And if you want proof it never happens, just ask Sadie how many times she got yelled at for sleeping because it was raining. Funny story about that. I'll share that later. Anyways, that's your first step. While you're waiting for that to happen, you go to another. You either lure a bunch of wither skeletons into a small trap where there's a nether portal, and you just port them over, because when they're in the nether portal, they kind of unload into a certain area. Either name them all or put them all into a pen, whatever. Eventually, you lure them all either to the charge creeper, or you lure the charge creeper through the portal into them. And then you're just like, oh, I got enough? Okay, boom.
Why are there so many pumpkins here?
Pumpkins? You found an area where there was a patch of pumpkins?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's just a thing that happens in forests. That is normal. If you notice, none of those pumpkins have stems. That's just a natural thing that does actually happen.
Well, I'm gonna get off. I need to get some more water, and I'm gonna try to sleep again.
Alright.
Pleasant dream.
Night, Sadie.
See you later.
See you later. Alright.
How's your guys' day going so far?
It's going.
Trying to figure out my sleep schedule
You sleep.
because
I'm guessing Sadie's not feeling the best today.
No, she
she
is
has
not.
a cold and it's messing with her. My off sleep schedule is messing with me. I'm awake now, but I haven't been able to get more than 3 hours of sleep at all
That's not
anytime
good.
this weekend.
I think I took an hour nap.
Impressed, Bird. You got some work done. You got your pens. You are working on your pens. Now you just need to lure farm animals to those pens.
Yeah.
You are also going to need bees. So I suggest you build a farm. You could probably replace all those beetroots with wheat.
Probably.
Well, allegedly. How did your Jackbox stream go yesterday? It was everything that you dreaded and more?
Yes.
Right up until Deb came and joined you?
It happened even while Dev was there.
Oh,
I don't like that they're literally there just for that. Like that really sucks. Cause I'm not gonna see not one of those people for a stream I do later this week. But when Jackbox comes, all these freaking Azzy like kids come out and I don't know, man. I like Jackbox. I don't like Jackbox that much.
I have to retire Jackbox. If it's gonna be like that. Actually, that might work out really, really well for you. Because that'll give you a day off. A day you could just be like, I don't have to do shit. I can rest, I can sleep, I don't have to worry about shit. No streams, no nothing. This is nice.
I might end up doing that. I'm gonna run it for a couple more weeks and see if it improves. And I'm definitely gonna be more vocal about shit I don't like during said streams. And we'll see what happens. But if every Jackbox stream is gonna be that shit, I don't know if I want to keep doing it.
Iman said a while ago, he forgot that the game, that Minecraft is geared towards kids, sometimes in that regard, in being able to cheese mobs, even boss mobs. It's not Resident Evil. That's the thing. It's not so much that it's geared to kids who want to cheese everything. It's geared, the fight itself is brutally hard. The cheese doesn't exist except for the fact that Minecraft is a creative game. You're supposed to use your imagination. Like, I can't tell, you're getting surrounded by hundreds of zombies. Build 2 blocks up, suddenly the zombies can't touch you no more. And it's just like, oh, this is a thing. Something so easy you would never think. You're just running for your life, trying not to die, and oh, 2 blocks hit. Up, poof, done. Or dig a hole, wait out the night. Wait, I could change the land? Suddenly that's a thing again. There you go.
Like, Gazer, what you been up to?
Working. Trying to mentally prepare myself to build this content for my stream next week, actually.
When are you gonna be streaming? Like what time?
You won't miss it.
'cause I want to try to at least be there for that.
I can almost assure you that you're going to be there, Bird. What I'm also going to assure you is you're not going to be there for all of it. You're not even going to be able to lurk for all of it. This is, you remember how I played Okami for like 24 hours yesterday in just one single stream? And then I had more on top of that?
Yeah.
That was almost a year ago as of Thursday of next week.
Mm-hmm.
Take a wild guess what I'm doing.
The same thing again?
Yeah, except I'm not dumb enough to try to do a 24-hour stream on a Thursday. That ain't happening. I'm going to use, hey, yo, Real World says hi. We're doing this on a Friday. You want sudden or surprise 24-hour, not 24-hour, sleep
I need
block
to make
of a
me
new game.
another thumbnail
Okami.
for my next video.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a sleep block of Okami.
Yes.
And then, when I'm done with that, I'm going to play other games. So this stream could easily go beyond 24 hours. Because after that, if Azzy rolls around, we'll do a collab of Super Mario Party after that on Saturday. And that should keep me up until later in the night. And if I have any energy at all, I'll be playing on Spinalcraft. Possibly for a 30-hour, 36-hour stream. Whatever I could do. It's however much energy. But I'm sleep blocking Okami in a New Game Plus. That's happening. But I got things I gotta do. I got shoutouts that need to be built. I got a raid screen that needs to get beyond making a song for. I have the song for it. I need to build the raid screen or the raid video.
I guess that would be the point of doing the 24-hour stream. You're gonna be raided by mad people, so all those shout outs to trigger.
And it's just gotta get done.
Yeah.
The raids. It's not that I expect it. It's that they expect it. They're going to want something that's really going to catch them off guard that they've never seen before. And this raid screen is on par with Aderon. Like, I'm not using that cringy one that I showed you, but that cringy one did teach me a lot more about how to make raid screens. It's like every time I make one, I learn like 20% how to make one better. Because if you think about it, the cringy one, I had a raid screen before that. You saw that. You liked that one. And now you went from that raid screen to this one, and you're just like, oh, what do you got cooking now? What did you learn from the cringy one? Oh, I'm interested to see. But they're all going to be expecting that. And then after that, I have the video for the Mario Kart collab, the Light Gazer Cup. So I got to get working on that. I almost have the music for that one finished too. But I need 2 more sound effects. I need Grande to say Mario Kart, and I need Monster Matt to say Mario Kart.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not using that. I already have yours. Hey, yo. Welcome to Mario Kart.
Pretty much.
That's what I got from you. I honestly thought you were drunk yesterday.
I don't drink.
Now I'm thinking back. I'm like, you must have just been annoyed. With a mod who just showed up and was just like, hey, can you do this thing for me? Thanks. Bye.
I made the joke, but I wasn't annoyed. I know you needed it for the Mario Kart thing.
I just gotta tweak the thumbnail because that's done now. Then I gotta make the music, and then that'll be done. And then I just gotta make the video. The video won't be hard. The video won't be hard, but it requires so much prep work. Oh, that's gonna be daunting. Cause I gotta hook up my Elgato to actually get that rolling. It's gonna be fun to do.
Well, you gotta hook up the Gato anyway. So.
Yes, I do. And if it's broken, I gotta get a new one.
I'm surprised you didn't get one of the internal ones for your new computer.
Decided not to. It's not. Hold on. So, why? Why would I spend that kind of money to get that? Because how my computer was made was I ordered each part individually and then put them all together. For that Elgato, I would have to order that Elgato. And why would I order it when I already have an Elgato that I only use for really one thing?
Because you could use the second one as your primary one and your first one as a what's that fucking term? Well, I don't think this would apply to you because I don't even think you have a camera that does this, but they some people they use like a DLSR as a webcam, so the shit's more clear, and they typically use capture cards. That's not the exact name, but it's essentially the same thing, and you could use a Gato to do this, to capture the image from the camera and output it to your computer. But that's like some advanced shit that I'm not even sure how to do. I just seen it.
Oh, I know. I get what you're saying, and I get how to do it too. Here's the question, or here's the thing though. That ain't worth $300 to do. Setting that up ain't worth adding $300 to the price tag of my computer.
Yeah.
Now, you want to hear something mad depressing? Like something equally as heartbreaking as what happened to Lightning? I'm gonna go to Amazon real quick. Amazon.
You overpaid for your components?
Yeah, not just one of them, or not just Oh, no. We're setting a price range for this because yeah, be wildin'. Let's do 600 to 1,000. Go. No, I don't want...
How big is this beetroot farm? Like, how big did you make it?
It is 4 plots of 9 by 9.
Okay.
Huh. So the price went back up, huh? Anyways, when I looked at it the other day, I paid $1,500 for my 3080 graphics card, or 1,500. I looked the other day. I look right now and it's only 1,000. I looked the other day and it was only 800. I was just like, oh, sucks. And suddenly I'm remembering, I think I told you this. I think you were the one who I actually did know.
I need a bucket.
A bucket in the center, and then something to stop mobs from jumping into the water and onto the block that's covering the water. Or you could just put a slab over the water, that works too. Or a piece of carpet, any of those work. Or you can waterlog it, just put a slab. Game mode 1, TV, light, 2, IcebergMike. Oh, hi, bird.
I don't know if this song is gonna get me claimed.
Awesome.
I never even heard this song before.
Hey, like, Gazer, do you know when Spinalcraft's probably gonna get updated?
No. No, I don't.
Okay, I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, typically, Java don't get updated quickly.
We are highly dependent. If it was just straight up Java, we'd probably have it up, have it already. But because it's not straight up Java, and we have a few quality of life plugins, we gotta wait for those plugins to actually.
Update.
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Because I don't want to try to run the server without my core protect. That's just a disaster waiting to happen.
Yep.
You say how high? Wow, I'm almost done with this castle.
Hold on. You see this? Watch. That's still water. But no mob can walk on it. You can even place torches on it if you needed to.
Well, I was probably gonna get glowstone to put over the shit, but that
You
works.
can, but remember, mobs can walk on mobs can jump on glowstone, ruining the crops around them. But do you see? This is still getting hydrated.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and you already did 4. There's your limit.
And I just gotta repeat it 3 more times. May have to do some terraforming though.
That's part of why Minecraft is what it is. It's not bad, it's not good. You shape the world around you to be whatever you want it to be. I see a hill that's about to get demolished.
Well, I've already worked on the hill. I want it to be like this.
Oh, yeah. So, Sadie has, as great as Sadie's castle is, Lucid was showing me one of his builds the other day. Sadie's got her work cut up to catch up to Lucid, and I'm reminded very painfully, do not allow Lucid in any building competition ever. Sadie has her castle, her claim to fame. Lucid tore a 200. He went. Okay, do you remember the Spawn and Amplified? How it was really
It was huge.
like kind of mountainous? Yeah. And you know how when you went down, you kind of went into the town? Did you know that town elevation was like y equals 120 or so? Bill Cipher, welcome to you.
Welcome, Bill Cipher.
Did you know the elevation of that town was like at y equals 120?
Wow.
So he took a 200 by 200 spherical or circular shape and dug it down to what was then like bedrock. He just excavated it. And then he built a palace in the center of it. Then he took around the walls of the new hole in the ground, lit them up with like an actual wall. Then he built mountains all around, so it looked like the whole thing was like in the middle of several other mountains. So it's just like, yo, Sadie tore down a mountain. Yes, Lucid built many mountains. Sadie, you got your work cut out for you to catch up to him. But it's also not fair comparing one noobish, sorry, Sadie, you are still very much a noob. Can't help that. One noobish player to a professional builder. That's like saying, oh, hi, new 3-year-old. You're going to pit your photoshopping skills against ThunderPals. You have 1 week to learn whatever it is you want to learn. But after that, you get to pit your photoshopping skills against Berg. Oh, Berg, you got a competition in a week. Better prepare yourself.
I feel flattered that you hold my skills that high, but I don't know how to use Photoshop.
What you're saying is you can't beat a 3-year-old?
I can't. Okay, you want to see my Photoshop thumbnail?
No, because I at the level I'm at with Photoshop, I know what is capable in the program. I'm nowhere near where like an actual professional who uses Photoshop would be at. It's not that I can't beat the 3-year-old. I probably could, but
I could beat the 3-year-old.
It's different. It's levels to this shit. Is what I'm trying to say.
There's a different. I see what Berger's saying, and there is a pretty strong difference in what is it called? There is a difference in being able to use Photoshop to make elaborate thumbnails and what is it called? And making elegant masterpieces that are the next what is it called? Bitcoin? No. Something along that line. He left.
Oh, NFT?
NFT.
Yeah. That block that you put down, what block is that? Because I'm gonna need 3 more of it.
Another brick slab.
That means I gotta go to the nether.
Or I could just give you one.
Well, I'm doing the whole 4 9x9s. So I'm gonna need more than that. My god, a ruined portal built into a village.
I see. He apparently this raid farm caught on. Yeah, so that's how they're using their EXP and stuff. They're building raid farms.
What's a raid farm?
Okay, so you know what a raid is?
Well, when the pillagers come through.
Yeah. You know you can force? No. Yes. You can gear it, slant it. You can make it happen in certain ways.
Oh, you're trying to
Like-
force a raid to happen?
Mm-hmm.
So
Not
kind
just-
of like making a spawner for pillagers, basically.
Basically. But if you do it right, they all spawn all at once, all in the same space, and then they almost kill themselves to the point where you're just like, I'm gonna one-shot you all.
Nitwits' lives matter? Are you serious? No, they don't. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2. One, two, three, 4. Insomnia sucks.
Yep. I have it in spades. It's part of my permanent diagnosis. Okay, so, hold on. You don't have to fill that whole thing with dirt. First off, you could make the thing hollow if you so choose. Or, but that would probably cause stuff to spawn on the inside. What you could also do is fill it with cobble. Something you have lots of.
Well, from terraforming that hill, I have a lot of dirt as well.
That works too. 6:30 and I'm still yawning.
Yeah, I definitely started late because I woke up late. I'm probably gonna end around 7. So unfortunately, I do have work tomorrow. Although that won't be the case next week.
What, you're quitting next week?
If only.
I mean, you just had a vacation.
Yeah, well, I got another one. I get 4 weeks. I kind of spaced these first two a little too close to each other, though. I usually kind of like, not every 3 months, more like every like 2 months or 2.5 months, but I think I messed up the timing. Math is not my strongest suit.
One of my, there were people yesterday in Ass's chat, they were just like, "Well, what about these?" I gotta remember the question. It's like, so the first person who made the first clock back in like ancient times or something, how did he know how to do the hours in the day? Or how did he know about the hours at all?
It's
How
called,
did he know about all this stuff? I said,
it's called sundials. Well, yeah, math, but sundials. They were telling time already.
during the night though.
Yeah,
And it's
math.
like all those sundials, all those things. That's math. Like all of it is math. You just gotta. It's all around you. Gotta know it. You gotta understand.
Math is definitely a science.
It is. It is the most logical of all sciences, but it is a science. And a lot of people don't get it because they just don't get math. Or they don't understand the logic. And they just haven't grasped it. Like Azzy, he's like, I didn't really get math. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I just had a bad teacher. There are bad teachers, but there are some people who just can't figure out that a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
There's bad teachers, and then there's also your level of commitment to trying to understand it as well. And I will admit that after having the first bad teacher, my motivation to learn math plummeted. So having a bad teacher after that didn't help anything.
Yep. Like there's another kid, that kid who was saying the bugs' lives matter. He was just like, there are thousands of psychologists who've been trying to help me with my depression. None of them work. I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm tired. I'm just gonna tune you out because you don't know what you're talking about, and they've all been failed. You're just gonna fail. I'm like, you're sounding like it's not them. Yo, no, I know it's me that's the problem.
Admitting is the first step.
Honest. Yeah, I was trying to say, I don't think you want to change. I don't think you want to get better. I think you like being the. You don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck? I'm going to Valhalla? What?
Pretty much it. I was just like, yeah. I have a background in psychology. I'm autistic myself. I don't have a slightest clue what a teenager thinks about depression. Not a clue. Never mind the fact that I've been bullied my whole life. Never mind the fact that I'm autistic myself. Never mind the fact that I have a great depth of I can close my eyes and visualize myself in an apartment in New York City with a couple of monitors in front of me and my mom and dad downstairs saying, hey, you, or hey, yo, chow on the rock. It's better than what you get in prison. Now pay the rent. I can envision that, even though I'm not there. That is really hard to do.
Like Gazer should
And
make.
yet I can't.
Like Gazer should make fiction stories.
And yet, I don't have the slightest clue what some teenager thinks. Not at all.
I mean, as a mod, you interact with teenagers almost daily. I figure you're gonna have some modicum of idea of what they think or what the thought process is, because you see it.
Now, there was another thing. I was getting back to little Miss Rolla. I do miss her. I miss her as a friend. I don't miss the wilding. I was telling Nazi this. But I was working yesterday, and they played a song on the radio, and it instantly made me think of her.
What was the song?
The song was called... I need to remember what it's called. It was... Roxy Roller by Sweeney Todd.
Isn't it that Barbara musical?
Might be.
I feel like I heard that name before, Sweeney Todd.
But throughout the song, they constantly talk about, they say Roxy really fast, like Roxy. And yeah, like Roxy. And they say roller as in rolla. Roxy Rolla. But if you say Roxy really fast, it sounds like Acerola. I'm just like, yo.
Yeah, she does go by Acerola, doesn't she?
Yeah. So it's just like, I miss her as a friend. I don't miss getting yelled at. I miss her as a friend. I miss everyone as a friend. If I've known you for years and suddenly I cut you off or something, it's a scar I'm gonna carry with me for the rest of my life. To this day, I still remember each and every single person I've ever kicked out of my house.
Damn.
From the junkie I wish I could forget, to the fat tub of lard who I kicked out for his own damn good, to the other junkie who was addicted to pot.
At least it was pot, not heroin.
That was the other junkie.
Oh no, not the other. Yeah, chill.
He was so addicted to pot, he went and put a coffee strainer in my sink to boiled something with CBD to get whatever trace amounts of cannabis to condense and turn into extract in a coffee filter in my sink. And when I threw it away, it was like, oh, that's my resin! That's my resin! I was looking at it and said,
Yeah.
yo, you have a problem. That's my resin! I don't think you understand that this is my house and this looks like a drug lab setup now.
My shit look like
my resin!
My shit look like the set for Breaking Bad show.
Peasant Lemon said, you needed food, you're starving. Currently testing his flash drives to see if they're actually carrying the amount of memory they are. So
They're
far,
not.
0 2, but your other ones looks like it's going to be the real deal. So give it a little bit of grace. Whenever they say they carry this much memory or that much memory,
it's not. it's not what
always
you
going to
figured.
be a touch less. Like if it says 16 gigabytes, expect like 15 and a half. So if it says like, or if I read it and it's like, oh, I only have 15 and a half or 15.8 or something, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's fine. 16 still. I'm cool with that. If I start seeing like 13 or 14
Now you're
or 8, I'm
problem.
just like, yeah.
You either
Yeah,
got
it
G'd or
is.
there's something wrong with the drive.
Yep.
Usually the cheaper the memory is, the more likely you're gonna get G'd like that. So it's like a trade-off. Do you get SanDisk or do you get Kensington or whatever the fuck the lesser brand is?
Forbid you should buy anything from Best Buy.
Do not buy anything from Best Buy. Unless you
Overpriced
don't
and
like
rip-off.
money. If you don't like money, don't, you know, that's fine. you could not like money. I know it says Best Buy, but it's not the Best Buy.
There it is. Best Buy is horribly overpriced. They have a much higher markup for their. So when any business sells its goods, they have two numbers that they work with: cost, or overall cost, or total cost of the product and or service, and markup. Usually the markup is what they're going to sell it for so they can make a profit, because if they sell it at cost, they make no profit. They can't keep the lights on, so they got to have some kind of markup. Usually that markup is between 20 and or between 10 and 50% for some places. Best Buy is tremendously higher.
I mean, they gotta keep the lights on, so I get it from that standpoint, but as a consumer, fuck that.
Yeah, they do gotta keep the lights on. Yo, they got sun lamps, or they got sun lamps for lighting. You know those lamps that they had, those little fake suns that they had in Final Fantasy VII? They got those for lighting. They gotta keep the lights on.
Mako reactor ass.
I wonder what Rosie Girl is going to do with all her newfound fame, so to speak. She started trending again, and because of that Sonic movie stuff, that almost got her channel gone. She went from like 1,000 subs to 4,000. And then it trended again, so she went from 4 to 6.5. Problem is I wonder what kind of content she's actually going to do with those subs, or how many are actually going to show up to a stream.
Next to none. She
Just
might get
like-
some traction, but like, they were there for the Sonic stuff. Are they gonna stay for her? Who knows? Wish her well.
I don't wish bad things of anyone.
Sometimes I do.
Not anymore. Or not anymore. Just Fran. I got a plan for Just Fran. Other people's. Yeah. It's been years. Maybe you've grown up some. Kebab. Eh. If he
Nah.
came back now and said, "Yo, I'm sorry," I'd be like,
He would have to
Oh.
say that, and I would still probably drop kick him off the face of the planet. Because that was really messed up what he did. Oh, you're a better man than I am, because I don't think I can forgive him.
Iman says she barely even streams anymore. Peasant Lemon says he can accept the drive that says 256 gigabytes and only has 233. But if it was only 32 gigabytes, ain't gonna be happy. Yeah, I hear ya.
Yeah, I hear that.
Wish
I think
a
what
lot
really
of her stuff wasn't so cringy for me.
I think what
I'd
really
be there
pissed
more.
I think what really pissed me off about Kebab is attacking everyone else. Like, if your beef is with me, because I said the N-word as a gaffe, not on purpose, beef with me. Why are you bringing other people involved? Why are you involved? Why is Seven involved? Like I don't.
Seven's not doing so hot lately.
What happened with her?
She posted in her Discord a while back. It's like, yo, I hate to do this to you, but can you guys lend me money? I kind of like really need it to help with the divorce and stuff. It's just like,
Shit.
yeah, that hurts. That really hurts. Because there's nothing I can do about it. Peasant Lemon says that's why you check the reviews before you buy them, and check the people who review them to see if they have a good track record. Zoix is here saying, "Hey." Peasant Lemon says, "Mike, you're starving. Gilbert, you have /speed. Use it." I think you have /speed.
Feed? Oh, I'm dead.
Eat it. I just gave you carrots. Eat. Last. You don't have /speed? Why do I have it then? Obsters don't need it. But hey, you're right where you wanted to be. It's not like your grave's in the nether and middle of a fortress or something.
Correct. I gotta go to that inn for my fucking shovel. Has seen better days.
What, the ye old dirt evaporator?
Mm-hmm. And I definitely need food.
Gave you some golden carrots.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you.
And as far as food goes, your villagers have golden carrots for sale.
Keep some
You just
emeralds
need
on me.
You just need an emerald per golden carrot, and poof, golden carrots. If you cure them, if you zombify them and then cure them, they'll be much cheaper too. But that requires a brewing stand. Splash potion of weakness.
I swear
Might
I
be
had
worth
mad
it.
seeds somewhere. I've been playing so many different instances of Minecraft. I'm probably thinking of a different game that I was involved in. Oh, here we go.
Nah, not letting you get away that easily.
What happened?
There. I see a chest. Open it. Ah!
Shit.
I also see a bunch of wheat. Wheat it up, yo.
I should have more than enough wheat now.
Yeah. City has cold. I can't say too much because I know that colds happen. It sucks when it does. My heart bleeds, but it is just a fact of life. It's just like I'll take a cold. It could be so much worse. I will take a cold and call it a win. And say, we'll get over it in a few days. Just chin up. Be a man. Weather the cold. That's a saying that's been going around my work. Yo. It's like, Bird, you got a 12-hour stream you gotta do. Be a man. Do the 12-hour stream.
I hate that whole machismo, be a man shit. It reminds me of the whole get good shit. I'm not a fan of it. If you're fucking sick, you're fucking sick.
That's what I mean. When I use it, I don't use it so much for the I'm putting you down. It's I'm using it to say, hey, yo, do the thing. You know it's good for you.
I guess it's delivery.
Being sick, it's like being sick. Yeah, I know it. I know it sucks being sick, but you could whine about it, or you'd be like, I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna see this through to the end. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna kick this cold flipping face. No sense whining about it. Peasant Lemon says, be a man. How about I be a big bitch and make your life worse because of that? Yeah, that doesn't work at my work. When the guy's bigger than me and my sub boss, that don't work.
But you gotta be legitimately sick though, because some people, they'll have something white and make it bigger than it actually is. But if you legitimately don't feel well, you don't feel well. Like, everyone's health is different. Something that you could shrug off, you or I could shrug off, that debilitates someone because they don't have a strong enough immune system. That's it. That's why that shit pisses me off. Like, you're not taking into consideration someone else's situation. Someone with AIDS gets a cold, they could die.
Yep. Is the thing.
But
I was looking at it more from.
no, I get it.
Well, I was looking at it more from Sadie's perspective. She's a woman, grown with kids. She knows colds, both how to take care of them, and has had hundreds herself. I think she knows what she's doing. She'll be fine.
Yeah. No, I get what you're doing. It's just like that easily could go the opposite way of someone just being a dickhead and not understanding how people feel and shit. Like,
If nothing else, I always have a great deal of empathy and way too much understanding for my own damn good.
the facts. You over here talking about forgiving Cabal? What the fuck? Better man than me. I see him on the street, I want to snuff him.
Yeah, but if you snuffed it, no, you're not gonna snuff him. If you see him on the street, you're just gonna leave him alone. You know why?
Why?
Because if you snuff him, then you're gonna go to jail. If you go to jail, who's gonna deal with Just Friend?
Yeah.
I mean, then you'll never get your chance to snuff Just Friend if you see him on the street.
But if I snuff Just Friend, I'll go to jail for that.
You'll be doing the world a favor. Think of all the little balls of fun that could be having a little ball of fun.
That's a bar. That is a bar.
Allegedly.
Why is the trader in the water? I think he's Jesus. He walks in water.
Listen, that's called motherfucking bars. You know nothing
President
about
Lemon
that.
says, if they're bigger than you just have to settle for being a little bee. Like making their pencil lead shorter so they have to sharpen it again. Emon says, Bird wouldn't last in jail. He's 2 months.
Probably.
I don't know. Put him in the same cell as Just Friend and see if you can say the same thing.
Fuck Just Friend. This
Well,
is Glowstone.
cellmate.
This is Glowstone, right?
Yes.
I have some, but I don't think I have enough to do what you did.
I mean, look into my party.
Oh, I got stacks of this shit.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
Yes, IcebergMike starved. Well, I'm trying to solve that with this frickin' farm I'm making. So he did it every one. Oh, I need to put some shit on my shovel before I do this, because I might end up breaking it. And then I'll have a bigger problem. I don't understand, like, I get, yeah, because we're not therapists, but at the same time, I do kind of want to know what fucking pissed this guy off, because I definitely want to do more Mario Kart on the channel, but...
Which guy? Just Friend?
Yeah, but...
Oh, that's easy. So
That shit's
gotta
always at the
understand-
back of my mind that he's gonna come and fuck some shit up.
I can already tell you. So it's all going to boil down to him being autistic. Not
Yeah.
as an excuse, but the fact that he is autistic means he thinks and acts different. When you're younger, this is going to have a more profound effects on others and yourself than you would really like to see. So, what that'll do is, because he acts differently, you get around someone like Kever or Wesley, and they're just going to be like, that's going to rub off on their chat, and their chat's going to be like, you're weird, stop that. Or he did his little joke where he impersonates the memes. Like any joke, actually, I bet you that's what it was. He did his joke of impersonating the memes. That's fine. For all but 5 minutes. Then it gets old.
So he did a lame joke. No one liked it. So now he's Riddler or whatever Batman allegory you want to make, and you want to make everyone life a living hell.
Well, sort of. When they tell him to stop, he thinks he's in the right. Okay? In any argument, you have a right side and a wrong side. People like being right. For an autistic person, it's no longer a like. It is now a
He needs to be right.
All right, it is a very much thing. It's like if you tell them they're wrong, they will flip it snap. So
How could I be wrong?
yeah, pretty much. So when they told him to stop, it was just like, I'm just telling her a joke. No, stop that joke, okay? And he was just like, no, and he couldn't take the hint, so he starts getting upset, which caused them to eventually ban him, and he was just like, ban me because you guys don't get my joke, and it just snowballs from there and stretches to other discords, and it's just like, I don't know what to tell you. But in the end, when you start trolling people like Kat, who don't play Mario Kart, have nothing to do with you, and yet you come in her Discord and just for the sole purpose of spamming the hell out of it, you have an issue. You start issuing death threats to people, I don't care how much of the wrong thought you were, or you thought they were and you were in the right, and you can't be doing that shit.
Why is there a skeleton here?
Why isn't there a skeleton here? Jealous.
I did, but
That's a rare occurrence, or a rare occurrence. He spawned in a 1x2 block when the odds of spawning in that specific 1x2 are extreme low.
I'm probably
Hello,
gonna.
Dev.
I'm
How
probably.
was
Oh, what's good, Dev?
your reactions to the two things you were doing earlier? Peasant Woman says, how bad was that joke? Well, think about this, Peasant Woman. How would you like it if every time you went to play Jackbox, someone was copying you? Every single time. And then when they got bored of it, they copied someone else. And when they got bored of that, they copied someone else. And they were doing it just to make everyone laugh because they thought it was one hilarious joke. And it's about as funny as insert Spinza saying Metroid Dread is not the greatest thing on earth. Yeah. It gets boring real fast. And not just boring, because people don't like copycats. Berg would find it flattering for all but 5 minutes if someone came in and said, "Hey, yo, I'm the ThunderPals." Be like,
No, you're not.
yeah, no, you're not. I'm flattered you think that, but no, you're not. And then after 5 minutes, it's like, "Hey, yo, knock it off. Stop. Pause. I'm issuing the rare pause on you.
Take a
Go
break.
change your name." That's essentially what happened. I guarantee it. What's worse is he shared those hacks with other people.
Why is he outside the shit?
Outside the shit?
Oh, I should be using my sword.
Yep. Put the tool you want to repair in the offhand, put the sword in the right hand. Or in the main hand. But because people don't like copycats, they are just like, "Yo, stop that." And all it would take was one person just being like, "Enough," and he'd start losing it. In other words, his problem, ultimately, is a people problem. He wanted to be accepted, but he wasn't. And he doesn't understand that he wasn't funny to begin with.
Oh, that seems to be Fun Time's problem.
Mm-hmm. Fun Time's autistic too. He has that same problem. Just think Fun Time gone worse.
Shit.
Then you get Txbergy.
There's literally nothing we can do about him either. Your idea is a good one, but how long is it gonna take?
Depends on how much people get trolled. It's dependent on people sending me the information. The more they get trolled, the more information they're gonna send me. Just think about it. If no one was trolling you, would you even care about it? Nah. You might do a little bit to help a friend out. But if suddenly you were doing a race with Bill Ball of Fun and he was there, you'd have a much stronger incentive to be like, "Hey, yo, hold on. The light's doing the thing. Let me record this and send this to him." Yeah? Yeah. Maybe we can get that little shit out of here. Dev says long lol. Starfield looks awesome though.
How come this one, like, there's like Endermen that are like, do they just spawn? Is that what it is?
Oh. I need to be looking down.
I got what I needed, so I'm out.
Okay. So the way this works is they just teleported out here.
Oh, okay.
Because Pinkadoodle failed to realize... Pinkadoodle meant extremely well, but he failed to realize that, So an Enderman no mob can spawn on a slab. Okay.
Yeah.
But mobs can walk on slabs. And an Enderman, when they're teleporting, they look for any valid target to teleport. So first off, it's got to be semi close by, and it's got to have 3 blocks of air above it. The slab, it's not 3, it's 3 blocks of air, like 3 cubic units, so to speak. So if it's at 0.5, it needs a block of air at from 0.5 to 1.5 to 2.5 to 3.5. So if you have the ceiling at 4, that's exactly enough for them to teleport to, which means they teleport to. So despite him putting slabs there, they have enough room to teleport there. I'm also going to be doing, so as far as streaming goes, I am going to start doing the creation streams. Otherwise, I'm not going to get any work done. If I don't start doing those, no work's going to get done. It's like the idea of this one aspect of employers forcing their employees to come to work instead of working remotely. I understand and appreciate it. Just this one aspect, though. Get a lot more work done when you're at work. When you're at work, it puts you in what I call the correct mindset for work. You're not distracted by home life. You're not distracted by other things, and you can concentrate on your work. So your productivity goes up. That I get.
Yeah.
There is a lot of other downsides, especially the fact that you forced your employee to do something that they didn't want to do. That's horrible. But I can get that one aspect. But because of that same aspect, if I don't do the creation streams, I'm not going to get this intro done, and it's just going to constantly get pushed back more and more and more. These are the creation streams, like the 10-hour boring video edit. Although you'll probably, when I get around to it, you'll probably see what I have in mind for my raid screen. Believe it or not, my raid screen that I'm building won't work for most people. You could do it, Bert, but someone like Azzy could not.
What is the idea? Or you don't want to say?
The idea uses multiple screens.
Oh, okay.
So in a sense, the video that you saw, the one that was really cringy, yeah. It had an element in it that most people can't do. 2, actually. First off, the video wasn't a normal MP4 video. It was that PNG lossless video, which means it has the huge file size, but it has the transparency. So, when used in OBS, because OBS does recognize that and can play it, it plays the transparency. So I have my game, so I have four monitors, up left, up right, down left, down right. OBS is in up right. My game is in down left. I have whatever chat windows in my game is in down right. I have whatever chat windows in down left, and my up left is unused. So, or my up left could be a, so during a normal stream, I would have my up left be my shout out screen, where basically if I was streaming right now, I would have your stream on my stream, kind of streamception kind of deal, and have your chat window in mine, which would just be a window or a display capture of my upper left screen multiple times that have been super cropped and then pushed into my OBS to show off your content. So when I go to move to the PNG lossless, the video start, or I get my the screen I need, which would be the ThunderPals home screen, and I'd put that in my upper right, a screen that or my down right, whatever. I would get it, or something where I have it at the red. And I switch to the raid screen, which automatically plays. Then I'll put, or while it's beginning, I put the ThunderPals window from the down left or from the down right, which would be my game window that I'm not really using because the raid screen's going, to the upper left screen and get it ready. Then when the raid screen, which would be its normal full video, starts to show off its transparencies, it shows the transparencies of the cropped window in the upper left display, which is your homepage. So, which has the result of my raid screen video is shouting out the ThunderPals. Which almost no one does. It's like, yeah, you could do a shout out. Yes, Otteron has his wonderful shout out video that he does, or raid screen video. Yes, you have your video for shouting people out, and you have your thing you do where you put out their homepage. But who incorporates their stuff into the video itself? Without actually incorporating it into the video itself, we're making like 500 videos. But to do it, you need you need to know how to video edit. You really need to know how to video edit. B, you need to have multiple monitors. And C, you need to know more than a touch about how OBS works. If you do all those three things, you can make this thing yourself. If you're like, I don't know, DGR, and you just want to be able to use it, you only need the third thing. If you have the third, that third thing is mandatory. You don't have the third, or sorry, that second and third thing are mandatory. You don't have both of them, you cannot do this. You need multiple monitors, or you're just not going to be able to make this work. It's probably best with at least 3. And if you don't know OBS, why the hell are you worrying about a raid video?
Because they saw Pudges and they're like, fuck.
Pudges is nice. See, Pudges works differently as well. Pudge doesn't have a video as you would think it, okay?
Well, it's not a video. It's like shit that's in the background and he performs in front of it.
No, not at all. His is just a few simple GIFs that play on and on and on their own, okay? That's it. If you look at his raid screen, you'll see what you see is the raid scene. It's a small video on a near seamless loop with a couple of GIFs that are also near seamless, all working together. Then he has his own soundboard where he has macroed into the sound effects and he plays them one by one and acts them out as he's playing them. If you notice, his hand is outstretched towards his computer and that's him actually pressing the button. And if you want proof, there was a stream not too long ago of him where the soundboard broke and the sound that was playing was on loop because he couldn't end it because the ending was tied to the soundboard, and soundboard was broken. So
Nah.
all of that's on his soundboard. So it's just like, or sorry, not. It may be a soundboard. It may be an Elgato stream device. I'm not sure.
Peasant missed your streams.
My streams are the prime definition of alert material.
He missed them though.
The only people who should be there to be in the creation streams to actually pay attention to the content are the people who want to learn a thing too. Or the people who want to get a sneak peek as to what's actually happening. Otherwise, lurk. That don't sweat it. Those streams are there for my benefit, not anyone else's.
Peasant still missed him though. I'm just happy. I'm just happy you're bringing them back. I may not be able to go to them, but
I'm miffed that I am deciding to stream on the Like Acer channel rather than make content. I really wanted to turn it into an animation channel, but I just can't bring myself to do the work of making the animations. I got a lot of different ideas. Can't seem to do them. Can't seem to bring myself to do them. So
you're not motivated.
Very much. I'm not in that correct mindset. Which means creation streams need to start happening. Otherwise, I'm not going to get it done. So that's probably what I'm going to do here shortly, is take a nap. And then go to work.
Oh shit, it's after 7. Fuck.
It is. I was wondering when you were going to notice that.
Well, as soon as I'm done with this shit, I'm pretty much done. The pens are formed. The hill isn't completely terraformed, but it's terraformed enough. I can always work on the rest of it some other time. I want to get this main part finished.
Yeah, I trolled poor students of gaming last night.
What'd you do?
I took his favorite anime waifu in the world and paired it with one of the #1 things he hates more than anything else in the world.
What was that?
Have you ever seen the show Neon Genesis Evangelion?
I think I've heard of Evangelion.
Okay. So there's a character in it called Misato. Misato is his #1 waifu of all time. There's a scene pretty early in the show, or in the series, where Misato's just lounging back with a bunch of wine bottles behind her and holding a beer, half drunk, and she was just like, yeah, I'm having a good time. I got a nice spouse going. And she realizes, oh, hey, you want a beer? No, you're too young. You can't have any beer. You're too young. And the kid is just like, fine, lazy. Lazy teacher person, whatever. And anyways, it's an interesting scene. What I did was I photoshopped the beer can straight out of her hand. And in its place, I put an orange. And then I put in the upper right, come on, Twain, have one with me. And I posted it with the description, Twain now has, and I posted it in, even though it's not NSFW at all, it's just a person in a tank top with an orange. That's it. That's half drunk. But it's NSFW because he now has the ultimate choice. Misato, his number one waifu. He can have Misato if he has the orange. But the orange is his number one thing of, oh my god, I want nothing to do with that. Or he can do without his number one waifu.
Damn.
It'd be like, what are your thoughts? Hey, Dad. I'll be doing a stream, so don't worry about the streams from me until next week. Next week, I'll be doing a sleep block of Okami on Friday afternoon. And I won't stop playing it until I finish it. It's New Game Plus, so it should go pretty quick.
Well, I probably won't be there for the start, but when I get home from being out, probably watch that shit till I fall asleep.
Or gotta go to your friend's house for cards.
More like a cafe.
The reason why the whole thing was NSFW? You don't like oranges. Oranges are the devil. You want not safe for work? Give them oranges. That's not safe for work. What are your thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 3?
Wasted potential.
So, here's the deal. I'll give you Kingdom Hearts. I'll give you Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. No questions asked. But you gotta lump 3 into it. You can't exclude it for any reason or any part of 3. If you're gonna say 1 and 2 are great, you gotta throw in the number 3 with it as well. Or you gotta give none of them credit. Which do you choose? All of them or none of them?
I probably would lop it in, but I wouldn't be happy about it.
There you go. That's the choice I made him do. And that's ultimately what he said as well. He said, I'll deal with the oranges, no question. In stream, he said, yo, I'll do anything, Masada. I'll eat an orange right on stream once I get Masada. And I hate oranges. Disgusting. You'll see me throw up on stream too.
I don't know, man. It's a little different, but I get the analogy. Kingdom Hearts 3 just has pacing problems, and they're so busy trying to set up the next game, they're not focused on the current game. Like the previous, well, obviously in the first game, there's no setup, you're just doing your game. But 2 did setup for future games, but it still was a solid game on its own.
I like 1 and 2 on the PS2.
No, they're good games. It's just, you know, 3, and 3 is not 3. That's another problem. 3 is like more like 9. Like, so it's already like skewed, because there's games that happened in between 2 and 3 that need to be addressed. Like, I honestly wish all those side titles had numbers on them, because they're important. You won't understand 3. I understand 3 and I still have problems with it, but for someone who didn't play those games or at least look up the info for them, they're gonna be lost.
Suddenly you'd have, who the hell is this chick?
Exactly. What's a Shion? Like, it's not good.
Or be like, yo, who's this chick with the knives and why is she messing with me?
Exactly. What, Larxene? Yeah.
Or in 2, it'd be like, yo, why are there 13 seats but only like 6 people?
Exactly. Because that game happened in between 1 and 2 as well. And that's why you only see like 6 organization members rather than the whole 13. Because half of them are already dead. Or I should say reformed. Because no one dies in Kingdom Hearts.
That's the other thing. They say that nobody's have no emotions, that they have no conscience, none of any of that. And yet they had a flippin' civil war.
They started when they're born, they don't have them, but they develop a new heart over time, and that's the problem with Kingdom Hearts. There's so much lore and there's so much side story that a lot of these details can easily get missed. They were trying to trick Sora that whole time in 2. When they were saying, shut up Roxas, or referring to him as Roxas, they saw him inside Sora. So they was trying to you know, throw Sora off, because Sora doesn't understand what's going on because his memories got wiped. But, you know, if you're not paying attention, or, you know, it's not, I can't even blame the fans. It's really how Square Enix told that story. That story is actually told very stupidly.
The sucky thing about working all these hours, I'm not even going to see any of the pay until November.
Huh?
I can only make 69 hours worth of pay in a month. Anything over gets carried on to future months as like plus hours, if you will. So it'd be like, if I worked 169 hours, 69 gets used for this month, 100 and 100 gets carried over to the next month. Well, next month is prepaid, and then 31 hours would get carried over to the second month. I'm at 210 hours. Or sorry, 220 hours.
I think you need to buy you another computer or something.
I would, except I have this nice computer, and next gen is right around the corner, and I really don't feel like getting next gen until the gen after it comes out.
So you're just gonna stockpile the hours until you need to.
Until I get something I really freaking feel like getting.
Makes sense.
It's like I'm already in November. I got guaranteed income for July, August, September, and October.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's just like,
That's pretty good.
anyways, it's 7:30, Bird. You should do your outro.
I should. I thought I would finish this by 7:30. Terraforming takes up so much time and you don't even realize it. Okay, we were just casually talking too.
Yep.
I'm almost done. Just gotta finish these last pillars, and I'll be ready to end. It says, I guess I could technically end and do this off stream. I don't have to do this on stream. This isn't the most compelling gameplay. I'm really gonna hate when they upgrade the server to 1.19.
Oh yeah, that's happening tonight.
It's happening tonight. Yeah,
Spinalcraft deadlock. Spinalcraft 1.19 update. Paper MC has released a production release for 1.19. Spinalcraft will begin the update process tonight, continuing into tomorrow. Please follow the 119 discussion channel for updates along the way. The update path will progress as follows. Pre-update backup, full backup the entire network. Spinalcraft update to 119, update and testing of core plugins. Ascension Legacy will remain offline. Ascension Legacy or Ascension Network to 119, pending testing. Legacy is pending testing. So let's change that from tonight to this week.
well, the next time I play, it's gonna be updated probably.
And I hate this go live voice channels. This live chat voice channels, I hate them so much. Because you could get pinged in them. Like getting pinged. But unlike all text channels, when you click the channel and you're like trying to scroll down or whatever, what happens when you click a voice channel? You join it. I'm just like, oh, that sucks. I see a ping, I need to make the ping go away.
I kind of like this. I got the beetroot mega farm, I got the wheat mega farm, I got my stables or my animal pens. This shit is looking kind of fire.
Well, see what you get for putting in some work. I didn't even make those pens or the wheat farm. Or the house. I just made you some beets. And that monstrosity in the distance that just pumps out babies for you. I made you a baby maker. Yo, Bird, when you gonna start making babies? I mean, I gave you at least 100. I even started murdering those babies for you.
IRL or in Minecraft?
They're the one and the same at this point.
I don't know, like, that's been a topic of discussion, it seems, lately. When am I gonna get to that point? But it has not been easy for me. And it's not like I haven't been looking. And I'm technically still grieving over my friend.
You have friends.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Allegedly.
And so on. And with that, I'm gonna park my ass in my bed, in game, and we're gonna call this stream. Alright guys, that was a stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, whether live on the recap. You've been chilling with the ThunderPals. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the ThunderPals YouTube channel for more Minecraft and other things gaming. If you wish to be notified whenever we post or go live, smash that bell, smash the social medias, join the Discord. Big up all the names on the screen right now, because without them we wouldn't be here. As well as all you other Thunderheads, whether you've been here for minute 1 or minute now, your continued support is deeply appreciated. Programming note. I'm not exactly sure what is gonna happen. I need to go to Bedrock need to help Jane unite. We gotta do Monster Hunter shit because we need to still prepare for Sunbreak. Well, at least I need to prepare because I still don't feel ready. And I mean, that's 3 days covered. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do on the 4th. I need to look at the streams we did last week. It's probably gonna be a similar thing. Probably 2 Unites, 1 Minecraft, and 1 Hunter. Or 2 Hunters are Unite and Minecraft.
Don't let him lie to you. It's gonna be Jackbox, 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 and then on Saturday he's going to do some Leisure Suit Larry.
The fuck? The Jackbox crew don't know how close to like fed up I'm gonna get if they keep acting the way they're acting. I know that everyone was like, "Yo, we missed it," but I didn't miss the little kid nonsense at all. Like it's still bothering me a day afterward. I thought it would like, chalk it up to the stream. It's still bothering me. I'm not streaming League of Legends. I played that game once. I didn't understand what was going on. I'm not gonna say I didn't understand. It's more complex than Unite. Like as annoying as Unite gets, it's actually very simple. You got 5 mons, 2 go up top, 2 go in the bottom, 1 jungles or goes to center. They don't use that term jungle. They use center, but obviously we're importing stuff from League, so the center is the jungle. And that's typically how it goes. League is a whole nother animal. But I mean, I want to get into it because there's characters, especially from watching Arcane, that look cool. But Arcane, the show, and League of Legends, the game, are 2 different entities. Anyway, I'm gonna go find a raid target. I also wanted to do a Mario Maker stream.
I see someone I don't think you've rated before, but they were in your stream the other day.
Snyder?
Unfortunately, they're playing a game that you don't play anymore.
What, Smash?
Splatoon.
I rated fucking Zombies Go Nom yesterday and he was playing Splatoon.
Fishy.
Oh, domestic fishing.
Yes,
He was in the stream?
he was.
I didn't shout him out.
Not today. Yesterday.
I did not shout him out yesterday. That's I fucked up. That's on me. Well, I can do it today. Do I beatbox? No, but I know someone who does, but I'm not gonna send you to him. Oh yeah, I need to cut this music off. I'm getting ready to go to your man's. So hard when I got down here. I was so mad. I thought that I wasn't gonna be able to stream.
Look at the disgustingness here. Look at that. Like, why? How does that kill me, dude? No aim required.
Yes, Pokemon is a real person. It's a joke, by the way.
No aim required. That didn't even hit me, bro.
Pokemon is spoken for, and I don't go for people who are spoken for. But it became a meme during Jackbox, so I just continued the meme. But no, I'm not. Like, I think she's cute,
Bro,
but I'm not.
Look
I'm
at
not
that, bro.
interested
No aim
in
required.
Pokemon.
You can just shoot that non-stop above you. That gun is so
This guy used to, I know this guy from back when Epic Potato Chip was Epic Potato Chip. I miss Epic Potato Chip.
from behind.
Execute
Yo,
Order
Blackout
66.
When you main dualies, hello Fate, hello Blackout 46. Welcome to the stream, guys. How are you guys doing today? Thank you for joining. Thank
Prepare
you
to
for
launch the bomb.
getting up in here. Yo, Shanks, what's up? Shanks, my favorite Pokemon of all time. It's you. It's really you.
Launch the bomb.
Let's get it going. What the frick? What the frick is going on here? Yeah, Insanities.
I will catch you all.
Yeah, Tyler.
Alright, Light. Have a good one.
Good, all things good, I hope. Yes, thank you, Fate. Thank you for asking. All things are going good here. I appreciate you concerned about how things are going. It means quite a bit to me. Thank you. If anyone wants to join, send me a friend request. We can get up in here. We could even make some private lobbies. We could even make some freaking private lobbies, man.
Notice me, Senpai. Trying to get out of here.
We're getting raided by the ThunderPals.
Yes, you are.
What the heck is going on here? Yo! Give me 8 seconds to reassort myself here. Let me zip up my sweater real quick. Give me a few seconds. All right, who do we have here? We got Light Gazer. Yo, Light Gazer, what's up, man? How's it going? How are you? We got ThunderPals. We got IcebergMike. We got Fun Time Isaiah. We got Dive. Yo, thank you so much for the raid. Can one of my mods get ThunderPals link and drop it in the chat, please? If you guys haven't checked out ThunderPals, go check them out. I always lurk in their streams. I'm always there watching them. They play Jackbox. They play a bunch of Pokemon Unite. I'm always there. I'm always lurking. Go check them out. They make some good ass content. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it, ThunderPals.
Motherfucker about to make me cry.
You guys are freaking awesome.
Hold up.
Mike loves you. Your videos, I mean. Oh, yo, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it so much, man. That means a lot to me, ThunderPals. You guys are freaking awesome, dude. Thank you for the raid.
You.
If you guys don't know who I am, if you're new to the channel, I'm Fishy. I stream every single day. I do Nintendo content 98% of the time. So if you ever want to join up, you can join up. Any of this Nintendo content, we got you. Anyone that sent me a friend request, I will accept you after this match. I just don't want to get kicked out. Welcome, Raiders. If my mods don't drop the link right now, PayPal, check them out. Thanks for the raid. Yes, there is the link. If you guys were here, go drop a sub to ThunderPals. Check their channel out. Their content is great. Thank you so much, ThunderPals, for the raid. I appreciate it. That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. You're awesome, yeah. Shanks, Fish, do you want to catch me? Yeah, I'm throwing a Pokemon at you right now, full speed. What the frick? Yep, Eminem's gone. Dude, ThunderPals, again, thank you for the raid, bro. That's awesome. That is great. All right, someone's following me. I knew it. I knew someone was following me. Yup. Oh my god, triple kill. Can I get a quadruple? Can I get a... Come here. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was delicious. That was yummy.
Moments
that was
like
yummy.
this is why
I can't get a
streaming is
quadruple,
rewarding.
guaranteed. This guy wants to snipe me so bad.
Because
Quadruple! Let's get
I'm
it.
gonna have to
Let's
mute
get
him.
it.
And I don't want to mute him because I did say thank you and I wanted to hear his response. But moments like that is why I continue to stream, because I want to try to help other people, you know, get up there. Because when we were struggling at 300 subs, we didn't know what we were doing, and the group was splintering. Like I was hoping for some type of miracle for us to like keep going, but like it seemed like I was the only one who cared that the channel disappeared. So I had put it on my back, got me a computer, started streaming, and I want to be that person that, or I guess that channel, because I represent a group, to, you know, help others. And the fact that our reach garners, I didn't even know that your man's was like lurking in our streams watching shit. So the fact that he watches us and, you know, he finds our content enjoyable and he gave us such a lengthy shout out. Shit. That was fucking great. And yes, I'm crying. It's not bawling, but my eyes are definitely wet. Pause. I appreciate that a lot. So, I'ma head out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Probably gonna do Unite or Minecraft tomorrow, but it'll be Bedrock. Yeah, it's either Minecraft, Bedrock, or Unite. Well, I'll see what happens when, as that's really more dependent on Amane, because, I don't know, like Amane was, he was sick last week, not sick, but he had like heat exhaustion or some shit, and he stayed home. If he stays home Monday, which I doubt, because, you know, jobs suck, they want you to always come to work no matter what, they think you're a robot. But if he's available tomorrow, maybe we'll do it. We'll do the Minecraft stream then. If not, I don't know. I'll figure it out. If anything, I'll do it that Friday before I go to to Waypoint to play Magic. But I'm out of here. I gotta get food. I gotta sleep. I gotta go to a job I hate in a couple of hours. So I need sleep. But most importantly, you guys have a good one. ThunderPals out.